I think I got a fucking plan. I think I got a plan, Tyler, for the intro. I might just do it like this. It might already be going. It depends on how I edit this. Yeah, episode
Yeah.
26 of fucking Drop My Pick. It's the Toast Talks podcast, guys. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's toast here, and it's the C chord with bread. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
How are you guys doing? Fucking
With the
episode 26
sunglasses.
with the sunglasses and the ukulele. We're back with the well, I already said it. Toast Talks episode 26. Fucking Tyler, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. I don't know if you guys can see. I got the fucking Trailblazers and the Lakers going. You might be able to see it through the reflection. But I'm gonna take these off because EJ says he can't take me seriously.
Yeah,
And
no, you
now
look
it's
like a fucking goon.
it's fucking bright as hell in here.
I
I got
seen that.
I got the fucking light, man. This shit's wild. Anyway, yeah, I'm doing all right. What the fuck's up with you, man?
I know, just having it, bro. It's the weekend, so I'm working my bar job, and that shit's stressful. But you know, getting through it every now and then. We're recording this on Saturday because yesterday we were too busy in the strip club on GTA, so
Yeah, we got a little carried away.
we got a little fucking sidetracked because we haven't played GTA in well. Let me just touch on this really quick because I consider myself a very avid gamer. Before we get into any of this, is completely unplanned, but I consider myself an avid gamer, and I only just now bought GTA 5 for the first time this week for myself. And don't judge me because like I've played GTA 5. Don't tell me don't
Yeah.
like talk to me like I'm a noob or whatever. Like I kind of know what the hell's going on. The thing is that I played it so much back on PS3 at my friend's house. My boy Eric, I used to spend like 3 4 days of the week at his house over the summer, and we just played GTA 5 on his PlayStation till like 3 in the morning. So I have so many hours on GTA that's just not on my profile. But yeah,
Yeah.
we've been playing the fuck out of GTA 5 for the past week just because I fucking got that shit now. So that's been
I mean,
taking.
I'm not much better because I've had GTA for a while. I'm only level 40 on GTA Online. So
Yeah, I'm cruising up to you. By the way, fucking, I'm on like 25 now, and it's been a week. But anyways,
anyway,
that was a completely different tangent. I felt I had to get that shit off my chest. But yeah, we were recording this on Saturday because we were playing GTA yesterday, and yeah, now we're just fucking chilling out. Tyler, you had to fucking go get your glasses yesterday and today, like fucking, because we were talking about you're blind as fuck in your left eye, and
yeah.
so you had to stop by the eye doctor. And how the fuck did that go?
Well, so when I went and paid for my glasses, they said, "Oh, you want us to text you? You want us to call you when the glass come in?" So no, just fucking text me. It's easier. And I didn't get a text. They called me. They said, "Oh, your glasses are ready," and they specifically told me, like, text you. We're gonna text you 2 different times because you got 2 different glasses, and like they might come in on different days. Well, I didn't get a text. I got a phone call saying that my glasses were ready, so I just assumed it was both of them. So Mans went, and only one fucking pair were ready. Then I had to go back the next day to get the other pair. So it was kind of a
Which,
shit show.
which, by the way, that's what you get for assuming anything.
Yeah, yeah. Just, you know what? Shout out to the lens crafters at the Volusia Mall in Daytona. You guys fucking suck. You guys are fucking retarded. All right, I'm sorry.
Y'all don't know the difference between a text message and a phone call.
You guys are fucking stupid. Just and you know what? So let's go on this for a minute. I get there and I'm like, hey, I'm picking up my glasses, and she's like, what's your name? Tyler Pennell. Oh, okay. So she goes and like looks in the drawer and shit. This bitch can't find my glasses nowhere.
Hmm.
And she's like, oh, contact you. Like, called me like 2 hours ago telling me that they were ready. So like they gotta be around here. She looked everywhere. It took like 10 minutes for her to find the fucking glasses. Then she comes with them and she says, oh, she never moved them after she called you. Like, wouldn't that be the second place you would look? Like, you would check the drawer where they're supposed to be, and then wouldn't you check the next spot that
where
they
they
would
were
have been?
before. Yeah,
Bro,
I don't know.
this bitch spent like 10 minutes going through the fucking. There's 4 drawers with glasses in them. She just kept going through the same drawer, like thinking it would appear, like she was walking back and forth to the fucking refrigerator, thinking that different food was gonna come up. And
Yeah, you say that like you don't do that.
I do that, but listen, it doesn't work with glasses. It might work with food though.
when you when you don't live alone, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me. Living alone, that shit don't work. It's just water in there. It's just
It's
water.
that.
It's just water and potatoes.
And like a fucking barbecue sauce packet from McDonald's.
I don't even have that because I don't eat out like that. If I eat out, everything on the plate's going down. I'm not leaving a barbecue sauce packet, a soy sauce, a duck sauce, none of that shit. But yeah,
Man.
fucking shout out to Daytona Mall fucking lens crafters. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you guys are fucking stupid. Yo,
And
speaking of fucking of barbecue sauce, there was barbecue sauce going fucking everywhere through the sky the other day because there was a fucking tornado.
shut the fuck up, bro. Yeah, I'm like, yo, where the hell is this guy going with this?
Yeah, that right there was a
transition.
that was an A1 steak sauce
Shut
transition
the
right.
fuck up, bro. I'm done. I'm done. I was gonna do the fucking ukulele again, but you beat me. I'm throwing it away. It's gone. A fucking fucking tornado. What the hell?
All right, so fucking I'm supposed to leave work at like 3:30, you know, and it was raining like a bitch. So me and this other dude were like just chilling out because we didn't want to drive in the rain. Like it was really coming down.
Mm-hmm.
We waited till 10 to 4 to leave, and it was still pouring rain. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking wait here any longer. So I hop in the car and I fucking drive out the fucking driveway. As soon as I get out of the driveway, phone starts like blowing up, like ringing like it's got like an Amber Alert,
Mm-hmm.
and it pops up like tornado warning. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, you know. I just kept going down the road, and I ended up driving through like a fucking the must have like a storm drain clogged or some shit because the water was like fucking so deep. The water was like 3 foot deep that I had to fucking drive through because
Yeah.
like it was raining so bad I couldn't see it coming. Then like another car was coming towards me, and the wave from like their car going through the water like came up and fucking like splashed over my car. I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to be going through some deep ass water. But like, what am I supposed to do? Fucking turn around, fucking stop in the water? Like,
Man's
I
fucking
just,
pulls up with the Mustang, just fucking pulls out of the water like he's James Bond.
bro, like my car's like 6 inches off the ground, you know, like.
Yeah, and
So I just,
that's the fucking roof.
yeah. So yeah. So I just fucking drove through, and then like I get towards the end, and this like pickup truck is stuck in the fucking water. I was like, oh damn. Like as I'm going through the water, I'm like, yeah, I probably shouldn't be going through this, but what else am I supposed to do? And then I come up, I see this truck stuck in the water. I'm like, oh fuck, wow, this was really no joke. That was really deep water. So yeah,
Was it a
anyway,
Ford?
I think it was a Toyota.
Oh fuck! God damn it, Toyota. I
So
really had faith in you.
so anyway, yeah, I got home. My mom was like, oh, you know, was the road shut down? Like, is that why it took you so long to get home? Like, what are you talking about? She's like, oh, they shut down the road because it was flooded. I said, oh no, I fucking drove through it. It wasn't closed when I went through. She said, oh my god, you drove through that? Because like, there's a video of it. It's fucking deep as shit.
Yeah.
And then it was like all over the news that the tornado came through. The tornado like ripped through the cemetery. There's like fucking trees all over the place. The stones like completely intact. The stones didn't move at all. They got them shits like in the ground good, man. But trees everywhere. Bunch of power lines came down. They built this like brand new school. It was an old ass school that they knocked down and built like a new one next to it. And it like ripped and like fucked up one of the buildings that they built for that. So a lot of people been over there. Like a lot of my coworkers been over there working on that, trying to get that all fixed up. But yeah, it fucked up the Waffle House like really bad.
Not the Waffle House, bro.
Yeah, the poor
Like,
Waffle House.
fuck the school. Fuck the cemetery. They fucked up the Waffle House. I'm
The
having a
Waffle
stern
House.
talk. I'm having a stern talk with Mother Nature. All right.
And,
Fucking with Waffle House now.
yeah, the Waffle House, and then next to it, actually the Waffle House got out pretty good because the fucking shitty motel next to it, like the whole fucking roof went flying off. It was all over the place. I think that's kind of like where the damage from the Waffle House came from, is the roof flying off the fucking motel. So, yeah,
The Waffle House is built sturdy as fuck, but the motel next door is what fucking.
yeah, yeah,
That's what caused it in. That's funny. Oh
yeah,
man. That's a rest
yeah.
in peace.
Kind of
I guess
fucked
the
up the
fucking
Burger King a little bit, but that was about it. You know, it was just a fucking tornado. It wasn't like a big tornado,
yeah,
but
it's a
it
Florida
fucked some shit
tornado.
up. Yeah.
Fucking what was I about to say? The trees in the cemetery are resting in pieces now. But it's
This guy.
I had to clap back with the bad puns.
Yeah, we're on fire with the bad puns tonight.
Oh yeah, that's the fucking title right there.
So yeah, that was basically my week. Fucking tornado, and now I can finally see again.
Oh yeah, nice. Fucking week 2 of slinging ice cream for the fucking ice cream man, and I helped settle that beef with the guy that jumped him, so we're all good now.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, the fucking it was basically a big ass misunderstanding because the guy that they went to go beat him up over, he didn't even really want to be in association with him, and the guys that went to go beat him up, the guitar guy never really sent to go beat him up. They were just mad for him.
Oh, okay.
So it was like he came back all fucked up after getting his ass handed to him, and they were like, "Yo, who did this to you?" Yada yada, and he let them know, and then they took it upon themselves to do something about it.
Uh,
So it's like, and then yeah, the guitar too. The whole because I remember telling you it was fucking the whole thing started off of a stolen guitar. The guy that had the guitar stolen from him didn't even really get the guitar stolen. The guitar was lended to the street performer to fucking because apparently the street performer's guitar was like busted or needed fixing. So he gives it to this
okay.
guy to fix it, and he lends him his guitar, and to,
Uh,
and his guitar, the street performer's original guitar, never got fixed or got back to him. So he's like, "Fuck it, I'm holding on to this until you give me mine back."
okay.
So it's like I could see where you're validated in that you lost your guitar and you never got it back, so you're gonna hold his until you get it back. I feel that. At the same time, like the dude didn't need to lie about, oh, he stole my guitar. The fucking Asian dude didn't have to press him and beat the fuck out of the other dude. And then the street performers like cousins or goons or whatever didn't have to take it upon themselves to beat up John. So it was all a bunch of bullshit. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Man, you know, it's like a perfect example of maybe instead of just going around like beating the shit out of somebody, maybe like have a conversation first and then beat the shit out of
Maybe,
them. You
maybe,
know,
maybe.
like it could have saved a lot
Because
of trouble.
when John got pressed by those two guys, he like he thought they were customers walking up. He like waved to them. He's like, don't wave," and like instantly it was like a different mood from then on out. Right? It's like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like you didn't even come down here to hear anything. You came down here angry.
yeah, to beat my ass. And man's had
Yeah,
to get a surgery, right?
yeah. He had to get his nose fucking fixed. His nose was crooked.
That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, because you're ignorant ass. But yeah,
Man.
know the whole story, people. Don't pick sides, because like me, like I was working for the dude with the ice cream stand, but like I wasn't trying to be like, yo, I'm with you 1,000%.
Yeah,
Fuck that guitar guy. I'll take him on. No, that's not me, bro. That's
yeah, you
is
were,
your stand.
bro, you were with Switzerland the whole way through.
Yeah, for real, for real. I played the role of Switzerland, but yeah, I wasn't trying to be like, cause like when the guitar guy got his ass beat, I was like, yo, that's fucked up. And then I heard it was the Asian dude. I'm like, damn, that's even more fucked up. And then I heard that they beat up John. I'm like, damn, that's even more fucked up.
Yeah.
And then I found out the reason behind all of it. I'm like, well, that's even more fucked up. And
Yeah,
now
you
I'm
guys
just
are
like,
fucking stupid. Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, y'all really jumping to conclusions out here. It's crazy. It's a goddamn shame.
Everybody beating the shit out of each other instead of just fucking, man.
Talking.
Yeah, what a shit show. See, I'd rather talk than fucking get the shit beat out of me.
Yeah, fair enough. Fucking, I don't know. Not everyone got that choice. Apparently, man's got pressed by multiple people.
Yeah.
And the guitar guy got into a fight with a guy that's bipolar and knows martial arts. So
Yeah.
That's a setup.
Didn't have much choice there in either situation.
Yeah. Yeah. Not that fun. What would also really not that fun, bro? Fucking getting old. Not to be throwing shade, but getting old fucking sucks. And my dad just hit retirement age. My dad is 65 years old.
Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, my dad, you know, he's getting there. He's 62.
Yeah. That's just mad. My pops hit 65 years old on the 18th. And this man's still kicking, still flirting with chicks at the bar like he's fucking in his 30s. Like,
dude, you know what's crazy is that probably most of the people listening to this podcast, their parents, like they're probably like the people listening are probably like the same age as us, and their parents are probably like fucking 40.
Yeah. But yeah, my dad's in his mid 60s.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. Like my dad's pretty old too, you know.
And I'm his only child.
Wow.
You know, like that's crazy. My dad had one kid, and he was old as hell when not old as he was in his 40s, which is like old as hell to be having kids.
Yeah, I mean you're almost 20, so man's was like 45 when he had you.
Yeah.
That's pretty old to have a kid.
Yeah. That's rough.
Yo, speaking of people getting old, my mom, she's getting pretty old. It's her birthday. What the fuck is the date today?
The 22nd.
Her birthday's like 6 days away.
Uh-huh.
Believe it or not, she's turning 51.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of people they wouldn't guess that she's 51, but she's 51.
Well, because I've seen like 39-year-olds that look older than your mom.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like there's definitely some of the parents of the kids that we went to school with. All the ones that like did chew and like fucking
Oh yeah.
had like 6 kids and fucking smoked mad cigarettes and drank beers and shit. They look old as fuck. Your mom don't do none of that.
No. Yo, on the topic of the chew thing though, that shit is fucking nasty. This ain't got nothing to do with anything, but
if like chewing, like smoking cigarettes is nasty, but like, what's the appeal of doing chew tobacco over smoking cigarettes?
Yeah, all it's doing is just fucking rotting your teeth out.
Yeah, it's better for your lungs, but it's like 10 times worse for your teeth. Like you could hide shitty lungs.
Yeah, my boss does the chew, and it's like so annoying too, because they're like constantly going.
Yeah.
And it's like that green slimy ass shit and then it like dries all over the place, and it's like you see it, like, oh wow, that's kind of fucking nasty. Yeah, I never understood that shit.
Yo, you know some crazy shit? There was a freaking dude on the football team that used to do chew in practice.
Yeah, fuck
and
that.
never got caught. Crazy as hell. He'd literally be sitting there. I don't know how. Maybe they just thought that it was a fucking mouth guard in his mouth or some shit like that. But he'd just be sitting there, and he just out the fucking helmet.
Man, you're gonna have to tell me who that was.
Yeah, bro. I don't want to disclose more names, but fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, this dude used to. used to be all over. I forget if it was in. I definitely remember seeing him do it in practice a couple times, but he used to give me rides home too, and his passenger seat was all just fucking monster cans, empty chew containers, a couple empty cigarette packs,
Oh my god.
and like pit stop receipts for the monsters.
And the fucking chew. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
I mean, chew. It's like harder to hide, or it's easier to hide, but I don't know. It fuck that. Fuck that
yeah.
shit.
That's really nasty. Fucking damn. People, I don't know. Tobacco's just out of style now.
Yeah, really, just all together. I mean, the only thing that's saving like the cigarette industry is the jewels and shit. And
Yeah.
now like the jewels are going away, so everybody that was ripping the jewels are gonna fucking smoke cigarettes now. So
Yeah.
that kind of saved the cigarette industry, but they're looking kind of fucked because yeah, kids don't fucking. There isn't like the cigarette corner at fucking school like you used to hear about like when you were a little kid, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
That shit that doesn't fucking exist, you know?
Yeah. No, it's just yeah. People go home. They fucking smoke weed or drink underage now. That's the bad.
Yeah, I mean, what is even the point of a fucking cigarette? All it's doing is just killing your lungs. I mean, it gets you like a nicotine rush, I guess, but
Yeah.
why?
And and then you smell like shit.
You smell like shit, and it's expensive too.
Yeah, it's expensive as fuck. Like like 30% of that bill is taxes, and they're
Yeah,
taxing
yeah,
the fuck out of you to make it financially like unlikely that you want to fucking smoke cigarettes. Like making it harder for you to smoke cigarettes because of the health risks.
yeah. My aunt and uncle go through like 2 cartons a week, and that's like I think a carton is 10 packs. They go through fucking
Yeah,
20 packs of cigarettes a week. That's
that's
insane. And a
yeah,
carton is like it's like $80. Like it depends on what brand you get. I think it's like 80 to $100 or some shit.
yeah. And you're just
So
going through that.
like if you took that money, say you only went through like 1 carton a week instead of two, think about how much money that's saving. But then my aunt is like, "Oh, I fucking switched from AT&T to Spectrum and now I'm saving $20 on my internet bill." Wow. Like that's awesome. Maybe you should stop fucking smoking cigarettes while you're at it, you know?
Yeah, no, I remember my mom quit for like 6 months back in like early high school, and by the time those 6 months were over, she bought herself some really nice jewelry,
Yeah.
and then she started smoking again.
I mean, I'm sure it's definitely hard to quit, but I think you just have to like get past a certain point and then like you're good, you're fucking good.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the thing with any like addiction, really. You just got to get through the withdrawals or whatever.
Yeah.
It'd be like the headaches and shit like that. People would be getting nicotine headaches and shit. Where they're like,
Yeah,
oh my god, I just need a fucking cigarette.
they get moody as fuck. Yeah.
See, like there's those people, and then there's the chain smokers that don't even let themselves get to that point.
Oh yeah.
They're like, there's the people that are like, oh yeah, I smoke cigarettes, but it's like, oh, it's been like a few hours. I kind of need a cigarette now. And then there's the people that are just
Yeah.
like that quickly. You're like, bro, like slow down.
Really fucking destroying your lungs. Yeah.
It's like, do you breathe oxygen anymore, or is it just tar?
Yeah, yeah. I feel like most people that smoke, when they smoke, they're just like smoking because they're bored. You know?
Yeah, like or no, it's the dudes at work, they smoke because they get pissed off. They're like, I need a fucking cigarette.
Yeah. Yeah, like Dave.
Yeah, yeah, yep,
Like, ah, that
yep.
customer really pissed me off. Time to go take a smoke break. Oh, okay.
All right,
Yo, but anyway, you know what's at the end of a cigarette?
what's that? The butt?
Flame. Fire.
Fire.
And you know what's low-key fire?
What's that?
The AT&T lady from the commercials.
I knew it. I'm fucking.
That was a good transition.
Man's got all the transitions today.
Yeah, bro. So
I could smell him. I could smell him from a mile away.
The AT&T lady. I don't know if you guys seen this shit, but like AT&T commercials, she's got like the fucking button-up shirt, no tits, right? Nah, bro. Fucking her like Instagram came out or whatever. Everybody's talking about it. She's got some massive titties. Like she
man's
is
like,
high.
Man's like, nah. Think again. You thought thought that that this was over, but yeah, no, she was hiding some fucking knockers or whatever.
She is hiding her talent underneath that AT&T shirt.
Nah, she was hiding it so you don't get random fucking internet simps asking for her OnlyFans.
yeah, seriously.
Yeah, no, but definitely had them shits on me. It's the same thing happened with fucking Billie Eilish though. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
It was like, yo, why is Billie Eilish always wear so much baggy clothes? Oh wait, she actually thick as fuck though. Like.
Yeah, and then she did that like a little teaser video where she like took her shirt off, and she's like
Yeah.
wearing a sports bra, and I thought she was gonna like strip down totally naked. She got me. She got me. I'll admit it.
Yeah, it had you watching it.
Had me watching it. I was all hyped up. I'm like, damn, she's gonna fucking slip a nip. No, she's just wearing a fucking sports bra. But
See,
she's
your
got,
dumbass thought that she was gonna slip a nip on YouTube though.
man, she got a big set of knockers, so.
That's a fact. But I think AT&T ladies probably got her beat.
Yeah,
And also
yeah.
just for the fucking surprise factor, no one was expecting this. This is probably the best news out of 2020. That the AT&T ladies got an Instagram fucking AT&T ladies got an Instagram and she's showing off her huge knockers finally.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the next AT&T commercial.
Motherfucker. Now they gotta replace her like the fucking guy at Subway.
No,
it's like, dude.
No, she's gonna jump ship to fucking T-Mobile like the dude that was at Verizon.
Yeah.
Verizon's the best coverage. Fucking 2 months later, T-Mobile's the best coverage.
Hey man, they improved. The man doesn't lie, alright?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. Fucking, I can only imagine the amount of shit that's pop. Like the memes are one thing, but like actually having to deal with people coming up to you out of like, it must have been annoying enough to be like, oh, I'm the AT&T lady, and people come up to me for that. But now you're the AT&T lady with the huge tits.
Yeah.
That's rough. That's a rough pill to have to live with.
I mean, she really does flaunt them though. Just not in the commercials.
Not in the commercials. Yeah. Some more people need to fucking get to flaunt them though, but fucking that's the whole next fucking, fuck it. I got something to tell you guys. PSA, because I kind of got into this earlier this week, but I just need to let y'all know from the bottom of my heart, ladies out there, if you like being comfortable at home, and you're like, man, it's been a long day, fuck that bra.
Yeah.
Man, let me change into my comfy fucking pants and let me get my loose shirt and I'm gonna chill around the house, no bra, no fucking panties, just chilling on the fucking couch watching Netflix or whatever. Yeah. I got something to tell you. You have another thing coming because them shits sag. Them shits go down. The titties, they're not supported by anything but the chest. And the fucking gravity that is around all of us pulls on them shits downwards, like towards the ground. And so the effect of you standing constantly as a bipedal mammal walking around with this gravity shit around you and these two fucking meat sacks hanging off the front of your chest is that if you walk around with the gravity pulling down and there's nothing pulling them back up, them shits is gonna go down. and then they're gonna keep going down, and then they're gonna keep going down. I just had to get some fucking shit off my chest because, like, okay, so fucking Tyler, you wanna preface this with the story behind it, or should I just lay this one out?
I can lay some of it out. So basically, this girl, I'm not even gonna call her a bitch. She doesn't deserve the word bitch. This
No.
girl,
This
lady that we both know,
Mm-hmm.
she posted some pictures on her Instagram, and two eyeballs tell me she got saggy titties. Her titties be fucking sagging. And I saw it.
Now, keep in mind, this lady is like our age. Like we're 19 and 20. She's like 19 or 20. I forget. But yeah.
So yeah, when I seen the picture, I was thinking, damn, them some saggy titties. I'm kind of surprised because them shits were not like that, you know.
Yeah.
And I wasn't gonna say nothing. And then this man hits me up not long after that, and is like, "Hey, I just started some shit with this lady over her saggy titties." And I was like, "Oh boy." So then you can get into all that.
So, yeah, basically, actually, it's probably. I'm just gonna pull it because I don't want to misquote anything. No. Let me just
Here,
get back.
you want to role play? Here.
All right.
You
We'll
can
role
say
play.
your comments, and I'll like be the other two ladies.
All right.
Okay.
So man said.
Wait. We have to say what she captioned it to for it to make sense.
Okay. So she goes ahead and says, "I do this thing called what I want," with some emojis.
Yeah.
And then I proceed to look through the thing, and it doesn't look like she's doing much, but let her tits sag.
Yeah. Pretty bad.
So me, because I'm a dude, so like I just glanced at her tits. I'm like, damn, that's a lot of crease. And I looked back, I'm like, damn, that's a lot of crease.
Yeah.
Cause like so this lady, I went to prom with this lady.
Yeah.
Like so I've seen her dressed down. I've seen her dressed up. I've seen everything in between.
Like, good-looking girl.
Pretty good-looking girl. I feel like I scored for that prom date. Like, but I haven't really talked to her outside of high school, and I'm looking back at this. I'm like, damn, your tits are kind of sagging, and like not to be like, yo, like not to be like, yo, I'm being a fucking dickhead. I'm literally just saying, yo, your tits are sagging. And this is exactly the fucking quote. I do this thing called what I want. And I proceed to say, obviously don't want to keep your tits from sagging then. Ain't you like 20? Best get a better bra.
And then I am the young lady that is in the fucking picture. Okay?
Yeah.
She tags, honestly, it's just EJ, and says, I'm sorry, I think my tits look great. Big tits sag. Clearly, you never been with a girl with big enough tits to know that. Unless you paying to get them done, I'd be quiet. Which
is a lie. That's a lie.
Yeah.
Because my ex-girlfriend was banging.
Anyway, this other fucking girl, she has to comment too. So this is the other girl. Says, honestly, it's just EJ. Leave her alone, mansplainer. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. But anyway, because if you knew anything about tits, you'd know bras make them saggier. She is beautiful, and you are being shallow. This comment makes absolutely no sense at all. But we can get into that later. And then the girl from the picture says, I love you. Thank you, baby, to the girl that was hyping her up.
Heart face.
Yeah.
Now I read this because they have added me, so it shows up in my notifications. That's how Instagram works. Yeah. And I proceed to say, I've got 3 older sisters and a mom that all have kids, that all have breastfed their kids, and they're all at least 10 years older than you, and none of them have tits that sag like your tits.
Yeah.
Like you're beating all of them.
Yeah.
And yeah, I basically said go back to Sephora, which is not somewhere that sells bras because I don't know these things. I was instantly fact checked on that. But yeah, I said go to Sephora or whatever and get a strap. You and your Instagram goons, because I didn't very much like how this girl who had nothing to do with this comment came at me. So I was like, yeah, you and your goons, like, go get a fucking bra because you're obviously gonna let your tits sag, and like I'm trying to help you. This is good advice.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I would imagine that most girls don't want saggy tits. So I'm
No.
like, yo, wear a bra. Your tits are sagging.
I've been told my entire life, and this is going back to her comment about the fucking wearing a bra
Bra
makes your
makes your
tits
tits
saggier.
saggier.
That makes no sense. I've been told my entire
That's a
life.
lie.
It's literally gravity. It's how fucking gravity works. Gravity
Yeah.
pulls the tits down. That's why you wear a bra to push them up.
Yeah.
That's why you wear
And
a bra.
that's also why girls have back problems. My mom had massive tits, and she had breast surgeon or reduction surgery, breast surgeon, uh, breast reduction surgery to get them smaller because she had a bad back. She broke her back falling downstairs, and her huge tits were a pain in the ass to walk around with her bad back.
Literally, almost a pain in the ass because your back goes down your ass.
Right there, yeah,
Yeah,
anatomy. There you go.
yeah,
It's that
exactly.
it's that simple, people. And so because of gravity, and obviously I'm not saying that your tits are fucking bad or whatever, because if they were small they wouldn't do this, right?
Yeah, yeah,
If you had fucking mosquito bites, well then that's not enough fucking gravity to pull downwards, you know.
yeah, yeah.
But you got big enough tits where gravity's gonna start working on them, and you need some sort of support structure, or else your skin's not gonna be enough to hold them up. And
Exactly.
that's it. And
I
so
mean,
this is my advice to you: go get a strap from Sephora, which doesn't sell bras, and uh, take you and your Instagram goons and get a fucking bra.
we want to keep going, or I mean, that's
Now,
pretty much
I
the
feel
fucking
that's
the
pretty much
gist.
yeah. There was some more back and forth there, but I just kind of reasserted that point and haven't really heard much. But yeah, basically they called me out on how Sephora is not a thing, and they tried to say that like, why are you looking at your sister's tits, which is basically like, why are you looking at your fucking, I don't know. I'm sure everybody's seen something of their siblings. You live with the person for so long. I was in uh, five siblings, mom and a stepdad with one bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, come on, it's gonna
You don't
happen.
you don't have to stare at a set of tits to tell if they're fucking sagging or not.
Yeah, like I said, I glanced and then I glanced back. I had to do a double take. It
Yeah.
was like, bro, yeah. Anyways,
And
and
you
if
know,
for anybody that says, yo, why are you looking at her tits? She's a fucking stripper. So there
yeah,
you go.
yeah, yeah. She's a fucking
So
stripper.
double why you shouldn't want your tits sagging, because that's your money makers right there.
No, listen. If she didn't want her tits looked at, then she would have worn a fucking bra.
Exactly. I don't know why you got all salty because I called you out. Like, just fucking, I don't know. It's good advice at the least.
Listen, man. Everybody else in her comments were telling her how beautiful she looked. You were just being honest.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm
even if
like,
she doesn't believe it, it's in her head that
yeah,
her tits are sagging.
yeah. She's gonna buy fucking dresses specifically to make sure that her tits don't look like they're sagging.
Yo, and like back to the gravity thing. Gravity pulls the tits down, just like gravity pulls the nut sack down. If we can have gravity, then our
Yeah.
fucking nut sacks wouldn't be nut sacks. Our nuts would be up in our. We'd have like a vagina for a nut sack.
I'm pretty sure nuts are nut sacks because of temperature thing. But
Well, anyway, um,
cause
it,
you know
the
how,
ball.
yeah, yeah,
No, they would never
yeah.
drop.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Without gravity, bowls would be a lot less fun.
Yeah.
Actually, they'd probably be a lot more fun. Imagine your balls in 0G, like, would be pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like, just do fucking, I don't know. I'm not gonna go into detail. I'm done. But anyways, yeah, fucking gravity.
Yeah.
Gravity's some crazy shit. Some people don't even believe it's real, which is like crazy. You ever heard of that?
I have not heard of that.
There are people like flat earthers.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, gravity's not a thing because the Earth isn't round, and like we're actually stuck to the ground because the Earth is accelerating up or some shit like that.
Yo,
You never heard of these guys?
I never heard. I heard of flat earthers, but I just thought they thought that the fucking Earth was flat. You know what I
Well,
mean?
that's how they explain it, because when people like scientists or like people with like common sense go and say, "Yo, the Earth's not flat; it's round. Look at gravity, like the mass of the Earth and yada yada." They're like, "No, well, that's indoctrination. You think that's bullshit because like you've been taught that your whole life. This is the science that we did, and this is what we think, and this is like what we're trying to tell you what the truth is." And so like their science that they're doing is like coming up with a completely different model of the Earth, and it's basically like trying to fight because they have to come up with evidence, right? The science community is like, oh, we prove our stuff with evidence, so what's your evidence? And they're like, well, here's some data and here's some models, and then basically you put it all together, and their model is, fuck, do I have something round? No. Basically, imagine like a plate, and like the sun and the moon are going around in circles around the top of this plate at like maybe a couple thousand feet, or yeah, a couple thousand miles, not like millions of miles away or whatever, like they actually are. Basically, they think that the sun and the moon are both spotlights or going around the top, and there's like a dome that contains the stars. We're in a planetarium, bro. And this whole planetarium, which nobody knows who built it or how it got here, they can't explain that. But this whole planetarium, the Earth is the middle of the universe, and the stars are actually like maybe like a few thousand feet or a few thousand miles or whatever, and like way closer than we think. And then the sun and the moon orbit like that, and the whole thing accelerates up, and that's how gravity works. That's what they think is going on.
And that's what Kyrie Irving thinks.
Yep. And Kyrie Irving,
flat earther. That shit is
yep.
insane.
Yeah.
Bro, if the Earth was flat, then where's the edge?
That's what people they think, that the edge is Antarctica, and no one's allowed to go there because NASA's guarding it to keep it secret. And if you go to the South Pole, you'll just teleport out the other side, which is like technically true, because if you're like walking on a globe, if you cut the globe in half, I guess you're technically like teleporting to the other side of the Earth, I guess, you know what I mean? But like that's like bullshit.
Okay, well, all right.
Yeah. Conspiracy theories, bro.
No, this might be a stupid question about Antarctica.
Oh, yeah.
Is Antarctica on the top and the bottom then?
No.
It's only on the bottom.
Yes, it's very.
Bro, I'm just thinking like
No.
you know, if it's so far south, like if you go far enough south, eventually you'll go north.
Yeah.
So like Antarctica could be so far south that it's north.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, is that north is a fallacy. Like, we pick north because, well, that's how compasses work. Like, technically, this is real science, by the way. The Earth's magnetic field switches like every few thousand. Like, I forget what the time signature is, but it's like you can see it in the rock record how like iron is magnetized. So like sometimes like in the rock record, if you go down in the layers, there's iron facing this way, and then there's iron facing that way, and it's periodic. And they're like, oh, the Earth's magnetic field must be switching. So like if we were living like a few thousand years in the future, north would be Antarctica. We'd call north Arctica, and we'd call the south or the north pole, where it's an ocean and it's just freezes over every winter. We'd call that Antarctica, or the Antarctica Ocean.
So there's nothing at the top then.
No, in what we call the Arctic, it's an ocean that freezes over during the winter because it's so cold. And on one side you got like Russia, and on the other side you have Canada and Greenland.
Okay. Okay, so how the fuck is Antarctica so cold if it's so far south?
Because that's how the poles work. The pole. So
Antarctica isn't that far
dude,
from Australia, is it? It's not like that
it's
far.
it's not that far. But here's the thing: is that the way that the fucking tilt of the Earth works is that the North and the South
it's not
Pole.
getting any sun.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
I remember now. It's not getting any sun.
Man's been out of school for a while. I have people watching like YouTube videos on this shit, so I keep topped up on like my science.
It's like Alaska. Like sometimes they like got
they got
daytime like all day
and nighttime all night, or all day. Yeah, nighttime all day.
Yeah,
too.
it like switches.
Yeah. And
Okay.
same thing in Antarctica, but it's land. Like if you go far enough north, it's just an ocean. But in the wintertime, it freezes over and you can walk on it. But it's still an ocean underneath. But in Antarctica, it's always land because there's a fucking continent there.
Man, I know we're gonna get into like actual conspiracy theories, but you can make a bunch of conspiracy theories just out of Antarctica itself. There's probably fucking aliens in Antarctica.
Oh yeah, you can make a million claims, but like you just gotta scope it out to see if any of them are true. And like, one, it's just cold as fuck. Like most of the technology that we have there is just gonna fucking freeze.
Like there's nobody chilling there, is there?
Yeah, there's scientists there. There's usually a few hundred people there at any time. There's scientists there, and then in the summertime, you can book a fucking cruise ship there and fucking be a tourist.
To Antarctica?
Yeah. People go there all the time.
Bro, imagine flying to Antarctica. That should be wild.
Dude, if we wanted to go to Antarctica, I'd link with you. We'd fly from like Florida to like probably have a layover in like Brazil or like fucking Paraguay or some shit somewhere in South America, and then we'd go to like Argentina, the very south tip, and then probably just we'd probably take a boat there. There's no flights that we'd really take. All the flights there are for like resupplies for the scientists and shit. But we take a boat there and we go to Antarctica. And like that's how people get there for like, you know how they do like world records to like fucking get to the South Pole and shit like that, or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's how they get there. If they're not millionaires and they're not getting themselves there, that's how they'll get there.
Bro, there's probably fucking hella animals there that like that motherfuckers haven't like discovered yet.
Maybe.
It's like
Now the ocean's way deeper, but fucking people believe that the ocean exists. Hopefully, if people think the ocean's fake,
I never thought about that.
They live in Montana.
Yo, this is like a conspiracy theory. There's definitely like underground fucking or under the water. There's Atlantis. Atlantis is fucking real. It's
You
gotta
think so?
be.
I think mermaids are real.
Mermaids are definitely real. Yo, speaking of mermaids, I saw a fucking TikTok today. This kid's like on a beach or whatever, and there's like this like fucking like a fish bone, and it was a fucking mermaid. It literally a fucking mermaid bone. Like had the head and shit. I wish I had saved it. It was fucking creepy. It looked like a mermaid.
It's like bone chilling to see. Like that's the ones that get me where I'm like looking at it. Like some of them, you look at them and you're like, yeah, that's definitely fake. You're like, oh, that's funny or whatever. And like some of them, they give you like a spine shiver, like because you're looking at an animal. It's like that's a real thing. Like where'd you get that from? Where's it from? Like what like you know what I mean? And that, like what was it? I seen a video. It was a lady just on the beach. She was like, I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not crazy. And the thing was like kind of splashing at the top, and then it does the dive, and you see the fin, and she's like, nah. It's like fucking, she was real like freaking ghetto, but like it was funny as hell. And it was like a good like 30-second video of this thing like swimming around at the top. It was weird. It was one of them spine chiller ones. You ever heard of fucking of like creepypasta and shit like that on the internet?
Creepypasta.
Yeah, they're like if folklore is like freaking myths that you tell like by like voice, then creepypasta is like folk tales online. Like people will create like a beast and like give it lore and like spread it around.
Okay.
Like Smile Dog. You heard of Smile Dog?
No.
Nah, it's really creepy. Like the pictures of it are really fucking like they're like edited as fuck and they're just really like fucking weird. But I know you heard of fucking Slenderman.
Yeah.
That's one. Like his whole ethos is that he hides out in like the misty woods and he like will follow you, but if you're looking at him, he won't follow. He'll stop or whatever, and he's like trying to kidnap you or whatever.
Yo, it's fucking crazy how much of like pretty much any of this shit could be real, because there's a lot of the world that like we don't know about.
I feel like there's a decent amount of fucking like I don't think that there's anything like creepypasta and fucking and like I feel like mermaids could definitely be real. If there's mermaids, then and they're really that good, then maybe Atlantis is down there somewhere. But like,
I definitely think so.
like outside of that, I don't think that like Bigfoot is real. I don't think that fucking Slenderman or like the fucking telephone pole shit or like what is it? People believe in like elder races like Cthulhu. And, like people think that like Cthulhu's gonna come back and like people are gonna worship Cthulhu or like what is it? I don't believe in that. Fucking aliens could definitely be around here.
Oh yeah, aliens for sure are real.
I fucks with the idea of aliens being around, even if like, not to say like, I want them to wipe out humanity, but even if they weren't like fucking, it wasn't like fucking Star Trek or like fucking Star Wars where you're like talking to alien races or whatever. It's like, I don't know.
Yo, to me, I think the aliens, they probably like live among us. It's probably like like a fucking Men in Black type of shit or whatever.
Nah.
I know you've seen them
like
videos.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Like you've seen them fucking videos of like the motherfuckers like in the trench coats and shit. They ain't got no eyebrows.
Oh
ain't,
yeah.
Ain't got no hair. Yeah.
Those are fucking weird. Yeah. Yeah. That those things make me feel like aliens are more real. But I don't. Totally forgot about those.
Yeah, because there's like a video of a couple of them like going into a bank or some shit. I think.
I don't remember that one. I've definitely seen pictures and like posts and stuff like that of like the like really pale guys with big eyes and no eyebrows.
Yeah, I believe in that shit.
They're like super tall, right? Usually.
Yeah, super tall. Yeah, and they usually got like a suit, like a trench coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Yeah, dude.
I feel weird talking about it.
I think like, the thing with aliens that like, the people that don't think the aliens are real is like they think of an alien and they just think of like a gray fucking dude, like a big head, like the big eyes. Like your typical alien, but
like a drawn
like
alien.
Reality, yeah, like a drawn alien. But in reality, like if aliens were real, they'd probably look like us.
You think so?
I think so.
I think if aliens were real, they'd look massively different. I mean, I don't think that they'd look like the fucking drawn alien, but I think that they'd look nothing like what we'd predict. You know what I mean?
Nah, because I think that there's probably like what do they call it? You know, like alternate universes, like fucking parallel universe or whatever.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but
So
I don't see how that falls into here because with like parallel universes, like what happens there stays there and what happens here stays here. But like they follow the same storyline type of shit. They're parallel. They don't touch. That's the whole thing of parallel. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So, um, but like there's a idea in evolution that what was it? Um, it's basically like how certain types of animals and like completely separate parts of the planet will evolve the same strategy or like the same defense or something like that. Like multiple animals evolved claws and multiple animals evolved shells and evolved eyeballs and shit like that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Completely, and maybe in completely different ways, but they still did it. And so like, um, the idea of like a different alien race evolving to look like us because like we think and do the same things, like that might be a possibility, like on a planetary scale, who knows, like. But another thing tying to that theory that I heard is like the because like mankind has always had that curiosity and like that will to be like, yo, what's over that hill, or like what's
yeah,
around that corner of the river or whatever. And like that same mentality of like, yo, I want to know what's over there, I want to see what's over there. And then like us as people, we're like, oh, this is mine now, like I claim it, or like my people are over here or whatever.
yeah,
The mentality of like taking over land and like conquering over and like spreading your area of control is like a self-destructive thing that like if there was a society of people like us that wanted to do that on like a planetary scale, they'd probably destroy themselves before they even got to like leave their own planet. And that's kind of what we're looking like because we have like nukes and shit like that. And we were just talking
yeah,
about that before. We were just talking about that before the fucking podcast too. Is that like the brew explosion that we were talking about a couple episodes ago? It's a it's a third of the Hiroshima blast. But the thing is that that's the biggest fucking explosion. Um, that's the biggest accidental explosion during peacetime in like since like recorded history. So like fucking and it's only a third of the like explosive power of the most outdated like very first nukes that we dropped. Like there was the test and then there was Hiroshima
yeah,
and that was it. Like it was the second ever detonation. And like yeah, that's nuts. Like that's the evolution of technology and the amount that we know about it now versus then. Like, I'm glad that we know that, but the byproduct of that is that we have all these fucking radioactive missiles pointed at
yeah,
each other,
yeah, just fucking chilling, waiting to fucking
just
go
like
off.
waiting for a reason.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like, I know we're not like in the Cold War anymore or whatever, but like we're technically still in a Cold War. Like, we're always in a Cold War,
Yeah,
you know? Because like if somebody like if a country like really pisses us off like really bad, I have no doubt that we'd just launch fucking missiles at them
yeah,
and fucking annihilate their shit. And, like it'd be the same way the other way around.
yeah.
So,
And the
and
thing is that the enemy is like the front runner to that seat is Russia or China, who's gonna do it first.
yeah,
It's like because not neither of them feel like going away. As a matter of fact, both of them feel like expanding. That's why they're doing the whole shit that they're doing.
yeah.
But
You know, like bringing it back to the planet thing though, like you're totally right. Because I mean, if we say like everybody in the whole fucking like all planet Earth like all got along and it was like all hunky dory and shit, and we
Yeah.
had like no civil problems basically.
Yeah.
Then if we just like put all our manpower and all our fucking scientist shit and put it into like space travel, then I'm sure that we could fucking go to like different planets and shit. But
Yeah,
like we have so much
hey,
shit going
yo,
on here.
with the technology that we have now, I have no doubt that we could at least do like our solar system half efficiently. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and that's just what the technology that we have now. If there was like no race issues, no religion issues, no economic issues where there were just people starving and like people getting mad about that or shit like that, and people, and like you said, we just developed into a society where we just focused on like expanding off of this planet.
Yeah.
Like we could definitely have a lockdown on just like the solar system, probably within like 100 years,
Well, bro, like it's crazy to me. We went to the moon in what, the 60s, the 70s?
and we haven't gone back.
We haven't gone back and we haven't done anything else. How
I
have we
mean,
not been to
the eyes have been on Mars lately, but apparently this has been like that they had to do a bunch of research with the rovers, and then they're fucking they've also been putting a bunch of money into like more exploring like the outer solar system, like what was it, the Cassini fucking uh satellite. I don't know if you heard about that one, but it was like going around Saturn, and it you remember when we were playing fucking uh what was the fucking game that came out with the PS4 when it dropped? The Oh my
got,
lord.
got me
It was
fucking
the space
lost.
it was the space game. You fucking go around, it was like free roam, but you could level up with the classes. Fucking you had the magic. Fucking oh my god.
Had the fucking magic in the fucking
You were like
space.
the robot guy in space. It was like really, oh my god. I feel
Fucking
fucking
Ratchet and
uh,
Clank?
what the fuck? Oh, I gotta look this up now.
Not
Oh my
Ratchet and
god.
Clank then, huh?
No.
It came with the PS4?
Yeah, when it first dropped, what was the mainstay game? Destiny.
Oh,
Destiny 2.
Destiny. Oh,
Destiny
okay.
2.
Okay.
Um, I completely lost my fucking train of thought now. That fucked me up so bad.
You were saying the satellite going around
Okay,
Saturn.
yeah, so yeah, the satellite going around Saturn. They've been spending a lot of money testing or like looking at deep space, and one of the satellites that they were put out went around the moon from Destiny. Remember Titan? You go to Titan, the fucking gas one was like fucking, and I don't remember what was there, but like I remember that was part of the thing. You go to Earth, you go to Titan, you go to like fucking a different moon. It was another like Ios was one of them.
Okay. Yeah.
That's another moon around Saturn, and something else like that. Like we could definitely do that.
Yeah. 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 No. Yeah. If we put all our fucking technology shit towards that, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nothing. Actually, yeah, because there's been so many like more ridiculous thoughts, I guess. Not the idea of like, oh, we could colonize an entire. I think the more ridiculous thought than us colonizing a freaking a different planet or like a different planet's moon is the idea of all of humanity like I agreeing to do that, and that's the heartbreaking part.
Yeah. Yeah. It's more realistic that we will colonize Mars than um have
Us
world
agreeing
peace.
to yeah, no, it's more realistic for us to colonize Mars than it is us agreeing to colonize Mars, and that's the sad part.
Yo, and the thing with all like the space shit that's going on, it's all Elon Musk. Like it's not
Yeah,
even fucking NASA anymore. It's just Elon using like NASA facilities.
yeah,
So it's
with his own money.
with his own money. Like NASA, like barely, like isn't even really a fucking thing anymore. They don't really do shit.
Well, because they said they want to do, what was it? Boeing and SpaceX are trying to fucking compete for like commercial flights to space. So like
Yeah, I feel like
that's
that
what
should
they're
be able
doing.
to happen. I
Well,
think the fact
because
that we
it's
haven't been
cheaper.
on Mars is fucking insane.
It's cheaper though. That's the thing, is letting their own enterprises do it is way cheaper. Like
Oh yeah,
like I think the comparison was like $30 billion to like $6 billion
yeah, and that's a
or
huge
something like that.
difference. Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck yeah,
that's a massive difference
yeah,
for the whole uh, development cycle. Fucking, and you're arguably getting a better product too. Like some of the shit that Elon's cooking up from SpaceX is ridiculous with the amount of like, I don't know, like the stats on the shit. But
yo, Elon's a fucking man. Yeah, but there's got to be fucking, there has to be life. Maybe not like human life or whatever, but there's got to be like animals or fucking some shit on different planets.
yeah,
Like
I'm
I
sure.
know they say there's fucking no life on Mars. There's got to be life on Mars. There's got to be
Nah,
something that's on Mars.
I
There's no
I don't think so.
bro. There's no way. There's no
I don't
way
think
that
so.
it's just a
I
rock fucking floating in space.
I think so. I think that Earth, particularly in our solar system, like maybe the best spot for life in our solar system would be like one of the moons of Saturn, or like actually yeah, probably one of the moons of Saturn, because they're all like small rocks made of the shit from like same shit as Earth, but they're getting heated by like the gravity of Saturn.
Yeah.
So like
Okay.
half of them are tiny as fuck, but they have like volcanoes and shit.
I don't know. I still think. I mean, we could get like really into it. I mean, the fact that all this shit exists is just fucking insane.
Yeah, but the
Like,
thing is that half the people don't agree, or some people don't fucking even think that it exists because they're flat earthers and they think that it's a dot in a planetarium.
yeah, yeah, and some people think that it's all like fucking religious and shit.
Yeah,
And I don't think that religion has anything to do with space. I'm sorry, but it might be a little fucking out there, but I don't think religion has anything to do with fucking space. I'm sorry.
yeah. I don't know. There's a I know about that. That's a fact. But freaking, as far as the people that just like can't wrap their head around the like data, I guess the facts or the evidence.
Yeah.
Um, it's just like you're just being kind of negligent to yourself, because like there's so much other things that you could like be realizing, like just the idea, like of here's a question for you. Um, have you ever thought to yourself or thought of air as like a liquid,
What do you mean by that?
like a liquid? Like, have you ever thought of like air as like pretended like it was water?
No, I haven't thought of that. But what I have thought of is like the fish and like the air being water for the fish, or like the air being liquid for the fish, and the
Yeah, yeah,
water
yeah,
is like air for them.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've thought of
So,
that.
so take that same like thought process and use it on yourself, right? Look, imagine this room right now that you're in, and imagine it's full of water instead of air. You're in here, right? But
Okay.
all the wind that you're feeling is just water currents now. You know what
Okay.
I mean? Like all the like say you got a fan blowing on your curtain shades. Well, if you're underwater, that's not a fan, that's a propeller, and the wind blowing on your curtain shades is a water current now.
Okay.
So like use that same logic and you figure out really quickly how airplanes work.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay, I see where okay.
Because
Yeah,
technically
airplanes is a
scientists
crazy thing.
Yeah, because technically, gas and liquids are both categorized under fluids because they react pretty much the same way. When you're in a body of gas and you're in a body of water, it's like going through the same shit, or a body of liquid. It's like going through the same thing. It's just different density, but like solids
Yeah.
completely different. But yeah, if you use that same logic of like turn your air into water, you realize how quickly airplanes work. You realize how quickly like helicopters work. You know what I mean?
Yo, so a fucking airplane is just a fucking like a reverse submarine.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow. Yeah, I never thought.
yeah, pretty much.
Yo, and while we're on the topic of airplanes, we've talked about this a million times, not on the podcast though. The fucking clouds. The
Oh my
fact that the
god.
clouds, bro, the clouds are so heavy, but they're like made out of nothing.
Yeah,
They just like fucking float through the air.
If you ever Google how heavy a cloud is, a cloud weighs like on the scale of like dozens of elephants. Is what they
Yeah.
put it as. Is what they meant. I forget the exact number. It's like tons upon tons, but freaking they put it in the like they relate it to you as in like 40 something or like 50 something elephants or some shit, and then turn that all into water and then put it in the sky, and it's floating above you, and that's a cloud.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. That shit is above you every single day.
yeah, and like if you think about it logically, like yeah, it would take about that much fucking water to like make rain happen,
Yeah.
but like it's just floating above you, and it's like that's heavy as fuck if you think about it and like as the water, like the liquid variant of it, but it's actually just like gaseous water vapor. So I guess
Yeah.
that's how it actually works. And ice
Yeah, that
crystals, I guess. That's crazy though.
that that shit is fucking wild.
Science. Fucking yeah, no, I know I blew your fucking mind with that air to water shit though.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was fucking totally lost, and when you said the airplane thing, I was like, "Oh shit, okay. All right,
man's
I
had the
see where
fucking
he's going with that."
man's had the fucking light bulb.
Man, before we fucking hop into the next segment, man's gotta fucking take a shit. Like fucking like
All
so
right, fair
fucking
enough.
bad. So I'm
Go
gonna
go
take a
go.
fucking shit.
All right, now that you're back from your fucking shit, bro. Um,
Yeah,
I
that shit.
I just wanted to. I'm glad that I fucking you cleared your bowels, and I fucking you blew your bowels right after I blew your mind with that fucking
Yeah.
shit. But yeah, I just had to ask you that because it was a great transition into our question of the day. You know what I mean? And this is your question that you had to hit me with. You've been saving it all day, so
All right. All right. So this segment idea came to me uh fucking yesterday. Yesterday when I was painting a gate at this high school, and I'm out sweating my ass off. And I'm like, you know what? I got this fucking question for EJ, and I think we should make a segment out of it for the podcast. And so I'm just going to explain the segment. It's pretty simple. It's called the question of the day. And
all right.
it's for like stupid ass questions. It's not like a real question. It's like a pretty dumb question. And you'll get an idea of what I'm meaning when I ask this question. But ideally, when we get some more fucking people on breadandtoast.com, then we could get
Mm-hmm.
questions
Mm-hmm.
of the day from the fucking viewers. Anyway, my
Cough,
question.
cough, cough, cough.
Question. I'm fucking sweating my ass off out in the fucking heat, right?
Man's sweating his ass off out in the
And
heat. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
bro, I'm thinking to myself, I'm probably like stinking pretty bad. You know, like
Mm.
you put deodorant on your fucking armpits, right? But
He
man,
puts deodorant on, yeah.
but your dick be sweating and shit,
Uh-huh.
and it be getting stinky. So my question, bro, are you supposed to put deodorant between your like nuts and your leg, like your that fucking crevice in there? Because listen, hear me out.
It's
I've
pretty
heard
bad down there.
I've heard some like women put deodorant like underneath their tits.
See, underneath the tits, I feel like it's not that bad. But if you're putting it like right
In
up
there though.
by your right up by your gooch though, you either gotta you gotta get a different
You gotta have a
deodorant stick
separate
for your
stick.
gooch. Yeah. You know how some people got like a face loofah and an ass loofah for the fucking shower?
Yeah.
You gotta have an arm stick and a nut stick for your fucking deodorant.
Okay, what if you get the spray, right?
Yeah. I mean, but if you're sitting there spraying your nuts, you're really. I mean, if you're sitting there rolling deodorants on your nuts, you're also kind of out of pocket. But like our friend from Britain thinks that his fucking balls don't stink, so maybe that's what he does. He said he has like some fucking routine or some shit, some fucking potpourri bullshit. I don't know.
He fucking
But
pedicures his dick apparently.
he fucking lotions and fucking. I'm pretty sure he just jerks off with good hand cream, is what's going on. But anyways, freaking if you're trying to go that far out to like make your balls not stink, I mean, the spray is probably more convenient.
Yeah.
I'd probably go with the spray on deodorant,
Well,
or maybe you go for the good old $1.99 bottle of fucking baby powder, and you fucking LeBron. No, you fucking LeBron. You're fucking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. LeBron that shit.
The fucking the symbol monkey from Toy Story 3. You know what I mean? The fucking.
Yeah, all over.
Man's just tossing up some fucking nuggets for fried chicken. Head ass.
Yeah,
Doesn't get that one.
So basically, yeah, it was just a fucking question I had. I didn't know if that was like a thing or not. I think
I've heard of someone doing that before, but like I said, I might have heard it once on the fly because this sounds familiar. But yeah, if you're using a roll-on stick, you definitely got to have a different one for your, because you can't go back and forth. That's grime, especially if you're doing it like I guess if you're fresh out the shower every time, then it's not that bad.
Well, it's like you gotta have like a different razor for your face and your dick.
Yeah, I mean the thing is that the deodorant that I buy, the Old Spice packs, they come in two, so it's like
yeah, that's what I get.
Maybe that's what it's for.
Maybe
I'm just sleeping.
I know that I've seen like online before that like some women put deodorant underneath their tits. I mean, because you gotta think like that's a fucking crevice,
that shit
man.
Chafes. That shit
It's
chafes.
like, bro, that's probably almost as bad as an armpit, you know?
Yeah.
So I asked Emily about it one time. See, the only person I would know to like be like, hey, you put like fucking deodorant underneath your tits.
Yeah.
And she doesn't. So I guess it's not like a thing. But it just made
she
me
just
think.
might not. She might be the one out of 100 or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I gotta get somebody else's opinion on that.
Ask Kiara.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I hate to throw her under the bus, but I mean, she doesn't have big tits. So, like, you gotta have big tits to be able to worry about that.
I'll ask some of the bartenders.
All right.
Hope I don't get reported to HR.
Yeah. So if anybody is listening to this and wants to fucking give like your 2 cents on like you put fucking deodorant like by your nutsack, because I mean to me it sounds like a pretty solid idea. I mean like it's kind of nasty if you really think about it, but I mean it's like a crevice, man. It's like,
yo, you remember watching fucking Fantasy Factory or the Rob Dyrdek?
Yeah.
You remember the episode where they like made their own infomercials for their products and shit?
No.
There was that episode where they did that exact thing that I just described, and Big Black had his big product was a man pond for when you got it's basically just a tampon for dudes without the string that you put in your ass crack to prevent from shit stains. and ass drip, and it's basically for that. It's like, yo, if you got shit stains, if you got ass drip, if you got a sweaty crevice, get a man pond, and also get a side of man wipes. Or no, it was dude wipes.
Holy shit.
And I was like, man, this is fucking ridiculous. And then I remember like coming home one day from or no, yeah, I was coming back in one day from fucking football practice, and I could not stop fucking sweating because it was like 95% humidity, and I wadded up some fucking toilet paper and tried that shit. A1 quality, my man. Rest in peace,
Really?
Big Black. Rest in peace, Big Black, for his fucking idea. But yo, A1 quality, fucking patting down fucking shit, bro. I would have never thought that shit would work. Hell yeah.
Wow.
Cause you know how when you like if you're fucking sweating your ass off and you sit down, that shit like kind of fucking it might seep a little bit, and
Yeah.
you stand up and you get that fucking mark. It's just a straight up ass and dick mark. If you're a dude, you got the fucking dick mark too, because you're literally sweating your dick off.
Yeah.
And that shit was not fucking sweating in the middle. Let me tell you, fucking absorbed all that shit.
Wow.
Yeah, A1 quality.
Holy shit.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that was the
Changed
question
my
of
life.
the day, man.
Yeah.
Fucking maybe we get another fucking stupid question next week and we do the segment all over again. But yeah, I just really had to get that question out there. I just
I
wasn't
like
sure.
that one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
I think this is a good time to fucking hit our rant real quick.
All right, what we got this week?
Today, our rant revolves around hypocrites and double standards, because they kind of go hand in hand. A lot of people that are hypocritical will have a double standard about that same thing that they're hypocritical about.
Bro, okay. I haven't even been thinking of this. Though, like, we brought it up before the podcast. Like, this is what we're gonna do. And I was like, I don't really know, but like, I'll think of something. I haven't thought about it the whole fucking time we've been doing this. But bro, as soon as you said that, it popped into my head. So I'm firing this off first. Hypocrites and fucking double standards, bro. Doctors.
Okay.
All right. So, bro, you go to the doctor's office, right? You go in, you fucking sign in, you go in, the nurse fucking weighs you, fucking, taps your fucking ear or whatever the fuck they got to do, Then they put you into the fucking room, right? And they're like, you got to wait on the doc. All right, bet. Okay. So you're fucking sitting there chilling. Fucking doc comes in, right? Doc's like weighs fucking 450 pounds, right? Dude's a fucking big boy. He sits down in the chair, fucking screaming.
You had the same guy I had.
Yeah, right? So, man's is fucking fat as shit, right? Sits on the chair's fucking screaming at him, like, get the fuck off me, you fat fuck. Then he, like, pulls out your fucking envelope, right? Of all your fucking shit that the nurse bitch just did.
Records. Yep.
He pulls that out. He looks at it. He looks at your weight, and he says, huh, you're a little overweight. What?
Yo, if you're listening to this on SoundCloud, you're missing out.
You fucking missed out, man. Yo, I don't think they ever did that shit to me, because I never got the fat dude. I got the skinny guy.
No, they did that to my brother.
They did that shit to Wimmy.
Oh, what?
They did that shit to Wimmy. He was like, he's probably like 8 years old. I wasn't there. My grandma brought him. And he got the fucking fat ass doctor. And he was like a couple pounds overweight or whatever. And the dude told him, he was like, you're overweight. You need to start eating vegetables, and like really got on his shit. And my grandma just like didn't do nothing about it. And like I heard about it. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? If I was there, if my mom was there, if my dad was there, I'd have been fucking livid. I mean, this dude walks in for.
Are you calling my brother fat?
And
Only
you're
I
fucking.
can call my brother fat. Oh
You're
my
telling this fucking 8-year-old kid that he's fat and needs to lose weight and eat fucking vegetables when you're fucking 450 pounds? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's hypocritical as fuck.
You probably prick your fucking finger every morning, check your fucking blood sugar or whatever, because you're fucking type 4 fucking diabetic. So I don't even
That's
want to
rough.
hear it.
That's rough.
Yeah, so fuck that shit. Fuck hypocrites, fuck double standards, all that shit.
Man, yo, what's a double standard that we tried to fight in high school?
Oh boy, what's that?
Oh man, see if you could guess. It was in like junior year, in the summertime. It was getting hot out.
Is this the fucking socks thing?
No, 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 no.
No?
I mean, that was another one. I totally forgot about that. Yo, we like boycotted socks. Or no, we boycotted shoes for like the longest. For me, Tyler, and our immediate group of friends, we're just walking around school in our socks and no shoes because it was hot as dick because they wouldn't turn on the air conditioning in like fucking May.
Yeah.
And yeah, they were being cheap as fuck. So we're like, yo, we're coming out of gym. Our feet are literally leaving sweat marks down the floor as we're walking. Like we don't want to be sitting in our fucking pool of sweat in our feet, and our feet,
Yeah.
fucking. Oh man, we don't want to be sitting in a fucking puddle of sweat. So we're walking down the hallway with our fucking shoes in our hands, sweaty ass feet in our socks, and they're like, "Nah, you gotta put your shoes on. You gotta have footwear on." And we just argued the fact that socks are footwear,
Yeah, we
which is
argued
a
that
fact.
shit. Bro,
You
it's
wear
fucking
them on your
bullshit.
feet. It's right in the name.
Exactly. Fucking dude, and like they let you come in with fucking flip flops on and fucking
With
sandals with no
no with
socks.
no socks. Yeah,
Bitch, I'm just walking around with socks. If I had
because
fucking if I had those like Nike fucking slides on, then there
no
would
one
be
would
no
be bitching.
problem. But
Yeah,
yeah, that shit was retarded. So I
it's
have
dumb
no
too
idea what you're
because
talking about.
it's dumb too because if people would come in with those fucking slides and no socks, you know immediately as soon as they sit down, they're kicking them shits off.
Oh yeah. Oh
Because
yeah.
the air could be hot as shit, but the floor's like 50 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Because
floor's
it's
nice as fuck.
every day. The floor is 50 fucking degrees, and the air is like a stagnant 85 and
Yeah.
humid. Like 70% humidity, and you're just sitting there like, mm. Like, and then the one motherfucker with the Nike slides with no socks is sitting there with his feet on the ground, absorbing all the fucking coolness out of the fucking room.
Yeah, he's fucking chilling, taking a fucking
Yeah,
nap probably. Yeah.
yeah, for
Yeah, and
real,
I'm
for
over
real.
here with my fucking Vans on with my fucking socks, and I'm fucking dying.
Yeah, no. But the other double standard that we were fighting was the fucking bitches with the crop tops.
Oh my god.
I remember that.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, because
Yeah. Yeah.
there was because like it was like one thing because like our people in our school like really tried to enforce the dress code, and like they would be like, oh, you can't have them straps are too thin, or that V-neck is too revealing, or those shorts are too low. But when the bitches came in with fucking crop tops up to their fucking underboob, no one was saying shit. No one was
Yeah,
saying a
nobody's saying
goddamn thing.
nothing. Yeah.
And so they found the loophole, and we were like, "Yo, what the fuck is this? They're fucking in bikinis, and we're sitting here in fucking jeans and shorts, or jeans and shirts. We're done with this." And we, what was it? Tied them up with fucking
Yeah, started
hairbands. You
like
got them fit.
folding our shit, yeah, and
Yeah,
like
it
yeah,
just
doing all that.
they're like, "Yo, you got to put your shirt down." They were like at literally, it could be any time that they stopped us. There was an example of them walking down the hallway.
Yeah, yep. Every time.
It was safe. It was like, yo, and you could spot them out. It could be, and the worst part was is that it was from the seniors all the way down to the fucking seventh graders because our school integrated the fucking seventh and eighth grade with the
Yeah.
thing, and even those girls were wearing fucking crop tops half the time.
Yeah, but we do it, and it was like, oh my fucking god. Yeah,
Oh
that
my god!
shit. I
But the
forgot
thing
about
is
that.
that, but fucking girls can't show their nipples, but guys could be fully shirtless.
Yeah.
But guys can't wear crop tops, but bitches can walk around with crop tops.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense. Yo, another thing with the dress code that, like, remember you went around was the fucking pajama pants. Remember when
Oh
that
my
was a fucking big
god,
thing?
that sucks. Cause like they're like, oh, it's pajama day, and we do that, and then like the next like week, it's a fucking fight. It's a riot because everyone's coming back in pajamas. People are bringing their whole blanket and pillow to school.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. They like really got fired up over the fucking pajama thing. They were like trying to fucking ban pajamas or whatever. The thing is, like, people wear fucking sweatpants all the time. Like, sweatpants ain't much different from fucking pajamas. So
They're
yeah,
colorful. So what's the worst thing about pajamas other than them fucking being distracting? At worst,
I don't know.
yeah. They're what? Kid's got pajamas. He's gonna hide a fucking knife in there. I don't know, like
Yeah.
some
No,
shit. Yeah, no.
now that I think about it, the dress code thing around there was there were some fucking battles over that.
Yeah, for sure. We I don't know our group of like our immediate like what was it, higher ups and lower classes were like really rebellious against the fucking school.
Oh
Like
yeah.
it was like any little thing. It was like with the fucking like the Shauna like free Shauna bullshit
Oh
and like the
yeah.
fucking,
That,
uh there was like the pep rally, like people like protest, like not really protested, but like freaking there was like uproar about like pep rallies getting canceled and like freaking activities
yeah.
getting canceled, and then that shit got redone. But like, like we really fought that school system a lot.
Yo, oh yeah. Remember, like, with the they used to have, like, 9 through 12. Everybody would go watch a senior slideshow, and then they switched it, and they're like, oh, we're gonna only gonna have the seniors, and then it was like this big fucking thing. Everybody started fucking hooting and hollering and like raising a fucking fuss over that.
Yeah, because
Like,
that's bullshit. It was like, yo, this is nice, but like half of our friends aren't here.
yeah, like my girlfriend's a junior, and like she can't see my fucking senior slideshow because you think like only the seniors should be in there.
Well,
But
because you know what it was that so many people were doing shit during the slideshow. Because I remember
yeah,
going in. I remember going in like during the elementary. They'd fucking try to jam us in the aisles and shit like that. And there'd be a motherfucker in there like clapping way too long, or there'd be a
yeah.
motherfucker with a laser pointer that he bought last week specifically for this.
But bro, you're gonna have that with just the seniors too. So
Yeah, like the
yeah,
seniors
like
were the worst ones. They were the ones doing it because they had nothing to lose.
exactly. Yeah,
So
that
it's like
that was a
I think the best one was when they fucking kick people out. They would freaking there'd be one person, and then the freaking it'd be like Mr. Elliott or Coach Ford or something like that. They'd get that look, and they'd start walking speedily towards them, and
yeah,
you're like, oh,
yeah.
he's getting them, he's coming
He's getting
down.
them. Yeah,
They're like, oh, they found him, and like they'd tell him to stand up, and the dude or like the couple guys would be like, oh, ha, and then they
yeah,
try to rile up the crowd one more time, and some people would be like, woo, and cheer him on, and they go to the office for the last 20 minutes of school because it's the end of the day already.
yeah. Whenever there was shit in the auditorium, it was a fucking riot. It was a good time.
Hell yeah.
Every
They're like,
fucking
yo, we're having study hall in the auditorium.
we're having study hall in general. Like,
Yo, the auditorium was also one of the only fucking places that was air conditioned.
yeah,
It was the offices, the nurse's office, the library, and the auditorium. Those were the only
yep,
four places that stayed cold all the time.
yeah. Everybody always wanted to go to the library too.
Yep, because it was
Problem with the
cold in there.
problem with the library, half the time you get kicked out.
Half the time you got kicked out.
Yeah, I guess so.
Half the time you go down there and it'd be Wilkinson again. But she was a feminist anyways, like that just hated you, and that's a whole nother
Oh,
double standard.
that's a whole nother thing. Yeah, the fucking double standard. Tell me to leave the classroom. I fucking leave home for the day and I get fucking written up and big fucking deal for it. You told me to leave. I left. That was bullshit. Yo, remember when I printed out the whole fucking handbook and had that shit
Oh my
in the
god!
fucking
Yeah,
bag,
you had multiple
pulling that
copies.
out?
You had the regular copy, and then you had the highlighted copy
Bro,
for the
yeah,
specific shit that you were getting in trouble for.
I pulled that shit out and like it had the like the steps of like
Of
when you get in
engagement.
trouble or whatever.
Yep,
And like
yep.
I was like trying to school Wilkinson on that shit all the time. Like you didn't give me a written warning, Mrs. Wilkinson. You skipped written warning, verbal warning, this and this,
Yep.
and you
And
went right to this.
you went straight to remove student from classroom.
You went right
That's
to
step
this.
that's step 8. You
It's
skipped
right here.
steps 2 through fucking 7.
It's right here, page fucking 12, section fucking 3. It's right here. She didn't like that. Nobody
Yeah.
really liked that. Caleb loved that shit though.
I ate that shit up, bro. That was the
Yeah,
best. Me and
that shit was
Caleb,
pretty good.
me and Caleb, yo, Caleb was the fucking shit. We keep on talking about Caleb. Yo, that's our homie.
We
I
gotta
hope
get
to
that
hear.
motherfucker on here.
Yo, that would be the interview of our fucking lives.
Yo,
That's like getting Bob Menry on here.
man, first time I pulled out that fucking handbook though. Oh man.
Dude, you were ready. Because I remember you were telling me about it a couple days beforehand, too.
Yeah.
You were like, yo, I'm going to get this shit. And then you were like, yo, I printed this shit out. And then you're like, yo, I'm highlighting this shit. And then you came up to the fucking school with it. And the next day, you pulled it out of your bag. And I was like, damn, you got 2 copies? And he said, yeah.
There it
Bob. And I was like, I was flipping through it. I was like, damn, this is the most organized I've ever seen you.
is.
Like,
Yeah.
like, man's is ready.
Man, imagine if I like used all that like to actually like go to college or some shit. Like, you know what I mean?
I think about that sometimes. But that just seems like too much work.
Yeah, what if we actually asserted ourselves like in school instead of like in fucking trig just fucking off.
Yeah.
Like if we actually paid attention, maybe we maybe we would have been all right.
I think I'm okay. I mean, I just schooled you on how fucking air physics works.
Yeah.
I don't need trig for that shit.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I honestly think though, like, if I hadn't gone to BOCES and I really gave a fuck and I like really asserted myself and
Yeah, we're
really
not.
gave a fuck, then
And I really gave a fuck.
I mean, I feel like I could have made a run at top 10.
Oh, for sure.
I think
Yo,
so.
we are not dumb at all, bro.
No, not even close.
We're not dumb. The
Yo,
thing is that I feel like from like an early age when we were both started fucking like shooting the shit, we realized that this whole school shit is just a bunch of shit.
yeah.
Like I took what information I could from there and fucking skipped, and you took the fucking documentation and skipped. Like
Yeah. Yeah, just as long as we got by, like, who the fuck cares?
yeah, I was pretty much
Yo,
that was the mentality.
that shit just unlocked a fucking memory that I didn't even know I had. 8th grade. Think of it. Fucking modified football. Fucking like award thing, right? We all like packed us into the cafeteria and shit.
Oh yeah.
Remember they used to give away the like different awards and shit. And they gave
Like
away
every
an
month or whatever.
award for each like for each fucking grade level in fucking modified. They would like give away different awards and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the one award was like fucking star student, like who had the good grades or whatever, you know.
And
And
it was
fucking
you.
no, I didn't get it. No, I didn't get that shit. Jason Marquez got that shit.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, what? This
Yeah.
motherfucker? I said, this guy's dumb as shit. What
No,
the?
you know why he got it? Because he was cheating off of all the preps. He was the scummiest dude, not the scummiest dude, but he was the shadiest dude to hang around all the preps.
Oh yeah.
Like he was the link between the preps and the fucking hype squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a strange one, honestly. That's one
He does
that
like he does like
I,
electricity and logging and shit now, I think.
that's one that I like just completely fucking forgot about.
Yeah. I also remember really odd detail about this. The first fucking rumors that I heard about dick pic spreading were of that guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, back in like seventh grade when we first got introduced to high school, someone was
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, like I heard about this guy, and like he sent something to my friend," and that was like the first time I really heard about him, I think, or like
Yeah, he had a lot of fucking stuff like that, like all through the whole fucking,
yeah,
like
he
all
was
through
kind
school.
of shady. Yo, I heard that Jason did this. Yo, I heard Jason did that. Yo, I heard Jason was doing this. Yo, I heard this about
Yeah,
him. I saw this video. I heard this or I freaking saw this photo or whatever.
yeah.
Definitely. Anyways, fucking spicy topics.
Fuck yeah.
Um, had the fucking tornado, had the tits, had the fucking conspiracy theories,
Flat earthers, you know.
flat earthers, and we had the fucking what was it, the question
Fucking question
with the
of the
sweaty
day.
balls, Yeah,
You know,
that was
the recap, it doesn't sound like much, but you guys just listen to the whole thing. This been a long episode. It's got interrupted twice. I don't know if you guys knew that, because it probably gets edited out.
yeah, man,
But I talk shit. You guys probably don't even know that. Well, you
yeah,
probably do know that now.
yeah, because you're telling them.
Man's got fucking interrupted. Anyway, this has nothing to do with anything. I don't know why I'm even saying this. This was a long episode, and it was action packed. That's what I'm trying to get at.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that's pretty much it, bro. Fucking, we got the tits, we got the tornadoes, we got the totally fucking spicy fucking episode. Hell yeah, bro. Bread and
Completely.
toast. We're getting out of here. Send it to the fucking outro, Tyler. How you want to do it?
Fucking the Blazers are about to fucking lose. There's like 2 minutes left in the fucking game, and they're down by I don't know, like 8 or something. They're probably gonna lose, so that fucking sucks.
Nah,
But
nah, 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 nah. Calm it. While we're recording, while that's still going on, game time. 2 minutes. We're going. All right. Peace out, guys. Fucking out.
Hey, I up it, then my heat go off. Bang. I heard he do that sneaky talk. I heard he was a sneaky dog. I up his fucking phone, then I sneak it dog.
If you're watching this, and I didn't edit this out, this is me playing my ukulele for you guys. I really only know how to play Over the Rainbow, so I'm just gonna keep on playing the chords to that. But yeah. I'm not gonna try to be the fucking Hawaiian dude, but this is for you guys out there. I love you guys watching the fucking podcast.